what I do before I get up with the birds. I make myself coffee in this Keurig, and I drink it out of a plastic container so it cools down quicker. I sit in my favorite chair to do videos. This is at like 4 in the morning. And I look at those cute bunnies while I do videos and I think. I try and respond to comments, delete spammers, delete scammers. I try and come up with 6 pieces of content for the day. That takes me to 7 a.m. I go through all my emails. This is how fast I go through them. I try and just look for things that stick out to me. I look at the orders I need to fill for the day. And I make lists, lots of lists. I have to print out all my shipping labels, and I work from my shipping labels. This is the best time of day for me because my mind is clear. So I have an online bird store, and I have to unpack inventory, organize. I need to order things when I run out. It is something that I hate to do, the ordering. I like organizing and putting things away, though. I keep my food locked away in a special room, well, a closed room. I sell a lot of Harrison's bird food. I have an organic bird food business, and I get fresh organic produce, and I chop it up and I put it in our freeze dryers. I have 3 freeze dryers running at all time. I make mixes with freeze-dried bird food and snack bags, etc. It takes 2 to 3 days for a load to process. I also dehydrate vegetables for other mixes. I try and package the food orders for the day, and that takes a long time, printing labels, etc. I also make dry bread and mash mixes for birds. The freeze-dried is much more popular, though. Breads and mashes used to be, but now it's vegetables. I also make bird toys. I dye the shapes and beads and cut the wood. I make toys for the day. Sometimes I can't make that many. My hands and arms get sore. Now on to my dream room. This is where I envision one day to spend my days making crafts. I've been collecting stamping supplies for a long time. I'd love to make stamped jewelry and dog tags. The original dream was to make dog tags and jewelry and sell it on the beach in Key West, but that isn't realistic. I used to be able to focus on it all, but now I can only do 1 or 2 things. My concentration isn't what it used to be. And as you know, I have a mug press, and I make mouse pads and all that stuff too. That's also in my craft room. I'd love to make time to do something in the next week, but I'm not sure that can happen. On to my glitter cups. I loved making these, but they were so time-consuming. I still have everything to do it. I could start it up in a couple hours if I wanted to. It's a very tedious process, and I kept having trouble with printers and cutters and all that stuff. The easy part was making these parts, but the hard part was putting cocoa on mugs and stuff. If you're an OG, you probably have one of these. It's glitter and epoxy. Like, even me looking at it now, it makes me excited, like I want to go do it right now. Even looking at all the stamping supplies, it makes me excited, and I feel like I want to go do crafts. But there's just no time for that right now. So this is my morning before birds wake up.